Welcome back, students. Now we'll proceed with the third stanza. We see here that Spender seems to be more affected by the negligence and unkind attitude of the society rather than the life of these children in the slum. Surely, Shakespeare is wicked, the map a bad example, with ships and sun and love, tempting them to steal, for lives that slyly turn in their cramped holes, from fog to endless night. On their slag heap, these children wear skins peeped through by bones, and spectacles of steel with mended glass, like bottle bits on stones. All of their time and space are foggy slum, so blot their maps with slums as big as doom. In this third stanza, Spender he depicts the reality of these children and their blank or dull future. He calls Shakespeare as wicked and the map a bad example. Why Shakespeare is wicked here? Maybe because he is a great literary figure and here there is no proper education is being imparted to these children. And map is also a bad example because it shows pictures of ships, sun, love and beautiful world outside, which is a dream for these children. So such pictures on the map, they are tempting these children to go for something, for a wrong practice of stealing. The ships and sun and love that is painted on the wall is intended to attract them and drag them into a life of crime. So this bad habit of stealing will slyly, means cunningly, enter into their lives of these children who are living in these stuffy, cramped holes. As we see that their morning starts from fog, the dawn is foggy, dim, there's no positivity, and when they go down to sleep, their night is also endless, endless in the journey of pain and poverty. On their slag heap, these children wear skins peeped through by bones. So they are, as we have seen, they are very skinny, malnourished, poor and hungry children. Bones are seen to be peeping through their thin layer of skin or clothes. And the spectacles that they are wearing are made of steel, which are also very cheap and uncomfortable. And the lenses seem to be repaired when it is referred here as mended glass. So the spectacles, they look like stones which have been repaired by pieces of glass sticking out of them. Spender has referred these children as slag heap. Slag means the waste material, and these children are accumulation of waste. They are rootless, they are unwanted. They are not required by anybody, not loved by anybody in the society. So they are referred as slag heap, and all of their time and space are foggy slum. So their whole life, their whole future, it's all dim and dark. So blot their maps with slums as big as doom. So slums are like a blot on the map, and map is blotted with all the misery and poverty of the slum children here. See the poetic devices used in this third stanza. We can see the use of metaphor, cramped holes. Here their homes are compared to very small holes, and simile, like bottle bits on stones, where their mended, repaired spectacles are compared with the bottle bits on stones. And we also see alliteration from, fog, repetition of the F sound word here. Stanza 4. Unless governor, inspector, visitor, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacombs break, oh break open till they break the town, and show the children to green fields, and make their world run azure on gold sands, and let their tongues run naked into books, the white and green leaves open. History, theirs whose language is the sun. Here in the final stanza, Spender expresses a hope. He makes a request for framing a better plan for these children. He is addressing to the governor, inspector, visitors, to all to join hands in order to educate and uplift these children. The poem begins with a despair and miserable plight of the children, but it ends on an optimistic note. According to the poet, the slum children's pitiable condition could be improved if the powerful people take an initiative to bring them out of the catacomb of poverty and provide them proper education. Catacombs here means cemetery. It is an underground chamber for the burial of dead bodies. So their life in the cramped holes are like these catacombs. And he is pleading to the influential people to bring out these children out of these graves. Break, oh break open till they break the town. So further we see that he uses the words break, oh break open. He means to say that they have to break out from the miserable, hopeless life of the slum world, so that they can come out in the green fields and golden sands. Golden sands indicate the unlimited world. Spender further hopes that these children can eradicate poverty and darkness if they get the opportunity, like the other children get, an opportunity of education. What he says here, let their tongues run naked into books, the white and green leaves open. White and green leaves, they refer to the pages of the books and the beauty in nature which the poet wishes to provide to these students. If they get good education, they can spread the light and awareness to all. History theirs whose language is the sun. What does this line mean? The statement here means that those who have the power and confidence in speech to influence others, they can create history. So one can make a mark only if one can outshine others, and education only can give this power and strength, like the sun, which will bring out a change in the lives of the people. Poetic devices used in this stanza. Metaphor, the white and green leaves open. So here books and nature are expressed in the form of white and green leaves. And anaphora is another poetic device, which is the use of repeated words in two consecutive lines. So we see run, run being repeated, like run azure and run naked. So I hope students you are able to understand this poem well now. Try to grasp its meaning and the content, what the poem refers to, with full attention and devotion. Thank you.